Good afternoon, viewers and subscribers of Tech Point Zone. This is another video which is going to be about how to change from your normal gasoline carburetor to these conversion kits for LPG and CNG. So these are the tools you are going to need. Very likely you need a plier, domestic regulator, hose to feed the gas from the cylinder to the conversion kit, screwdriver, multi-head screwdriver, spanner, plug size 10, flathead spanner size 10, ring and flat, then also side head bolt, just in case you have some bolts that are smaller than size 10. So I'm going to pause this video while I go through the dismantling and removal of the generator carburetor. Okay, this is how I start, by removing the fuel hose that comes from the fuel tank. After closing the gate, you can see it's somewhat dripping any fuel. So I've been able to open this, then also remove the screws here. This screw, this is the air filter. You have this screw. So I've removed the 4 bolts from this, so I'm left with these now. And what you have here is 10 mm bolts, 2 10 mm nuts, which I'm also going to remove by unscrewing. So I'm going to pause this video to remove all of these, then continue. After removing these 2 nuts, please pay attention to this hose which comes from the cylinder head. So it's the cylinder head breather. You're going to have to remove it through the back, and here, removed. So you can then bring out this part of the gen set, and after bringing this out, you are left with the carburetor. So I'm going to pause this. So I've been able to get this out of the way. Now we are faced to the carburetor. So before you pull out the carburetor, we have this spring and this rod restraining the carburetor. So you have to remove this spring and also this rod. So I'm going to pause this video while I do that. So here is the carburetor out of the way now, with the improvised fuel filter that I added. And the front side of the carburetor, you can see it came out with the gasket, but the rear side of the carburetor did not come out with the gasket. So please pay attention to this part. You can see the gasket is sitting on the neck of the cylinder head. So before you fix your conversion kit, make sure that this gasket is not broken. Usually the implication of a broken gasket at this part of the gen is to cause inefficiency, but then I do not know, because I haven't carried out any scientific research on what type of inefficiency you're going to see. Is it going to be in terms of too much of fuel consumption, or underperformance in terms of low lean combustion? I do not know yet, but it's better you keep this intact. This gasket should not be broken. So I'm going to pause this video while I put the fuel converter kit. So now this is the kit, the conversion kit, ready to go into the generator. It is going to be this side in. You can see this side has a little depression in, while this side has a smooth edge. So you go in this way and not this way. Now here is it, sitting just the right way, and this is where you're going to connect the hose to. The front side, and this is the choke, or the shock. So I'm going to pause this video while I get every other compartment in their place. Okay, so I've been able to install this. So the next one is this air filter, and then the last compartment, which is the covering. So the next part I'm trying to do is to connect hose to the inlet of the converter kit. Okay, so I've connected the hose. Please do not forget to fasten this clip, because it's one that is going to ensure that there's no leakage through this inlet. Do not forget to screw it. So I'm going to screw this now while I pause the video. So here's the cylinder I'm going to be using. It's a 7.5 kg cylinder. And I'm going to install the pressure control valve now. So here I have the regulator installed, and I'm just going to insert the hose. So I'm going to pause this video while I do that also. So here's the regulator and the hose fully secured. I still have it shut. I've not opened it yet. One last check that's going to be carried out is to ensure that there's no leakage anywhere. And how I normally do that is with soapy water. So I'm going to get a soapy water now to come around and spray around to be sure that there's no leakage before we put it to test. So I've gotten soapy water around it now. So I'm going to open the valve. So around the neck here, let's see, that's where you normally have leakage. Let's test it if there's any leakage. Okay, no bubbles, meaning there's no leakage. So I'm going to pause this video while I start the gen. So here is it now, fully connected. I'm going to start the generator now. Generator is sounding like this because it's not getting enough enough LPG. So I'm going to increase it a little bit now, so you see it runs stable. Okay, so we've been able to demonstrate that this converter kit is working, and the generator was powered by this cylinder of cooking gas, which is LPG, and the valve was switched to LPG here, which is the one straight up. CNG is when it's horizontal. So the next video we're going to be doing is to now test what is popularly being touted out there, that the cost of running your generator with LPG is cheaper compared to the cost of running your generator with petrol. For reference sake, today, which is July 1st 2023 is the day that the federal government is supposed to officially stop funding subsidy payments. So from today, there is no more subsidy on PMS. Now what that translates into is the price of PMS. As of the last time I bought it, which was 2-3 days ago, at NNPC, it was 488 naira per liter. As at the last time I bought this cooking gas, which was I think about 2 weeks ago, yeah, it was about 650 naira per kg. So if you work out the mathematics of 650 naira per kg for this 7.5 cylinder, we are going to check how long it's going to be able to run. But already this 7.5 cylinder has some cooking gas in it, and for me to know exactly how much kg of cooking gas that is left in this cylinder, I took it to the point of recharge and I weighed it. So the total weight of this cylinder, right, minus the regulator, came up to 9.0 kg. Now the weight of the cylinder itself is 7.5 kg, meaning I have 1.5 kg of LPG in this. So when we run out of, when we need to run this generator, I'm going to have to time it to know how long this 1.5 kg of cooking gas is going to run this generator of 2.5 kilowatts. So again, I'm going to be running this 2.5 kilowatt generator with 1.5 kg of LPG, and we'll check how long that will run as against the 1 liter of petrol, which runs the generator around 50% load, 50 to 60% load for an hour and a half, 1.5 hours. So we're going to check how long 1.5 kg of LPG is going to run this generator on the same load of 50 to 60%. Then we'll be able to compare. So this is necessary so that we can actually know if it's cheaper as of today to run your generator on gas, cooking gas, compared to petrol. So I hope this has helped, and if it has done, please like, subscribe, share this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell icon, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Stay blessed.